Alrighty. Let me know if the music gets obnoxious. I'm kind of playing with my settings a little bit to make it work, so it's not just engine noise the whole way there. But hey, welcome. We're at Hayward Airport here in the Bay Area of California. I'm borrowing somebody's airplane for this. Don't tell Toby, he might get mad. So, I just wanted to fly to Reno. I don't know why. I mean, there's a convention going on up there in the next few months, and I just wanted to, practice, so to speak. So we're going to go to Reno today, and we're going to be flying this bad boy. Get the actual one, I can actually drag it around. Yeah! Piper Seneca, baby. PA-34. I love these airplanes. It's either these or the Beach Baron that I would rather fly if I had the ability to. But so yeah, we'll be cruising up there, I think, here in just a couple of minutes. I've got a checklist in front of me here on my phone. That's the actual checklist for the Senecas and whatnot. So it's gonna go well, I think. I certainly hope so. Bags are all loaded. Let's get those chocks away, and we'll get ready to get out of here. Music sounds loud. Tell me if the music's too loud. Down here at my fancy tablet. Come on out. Let's see you. Close the doors and pull the chocks, everything like that. Looking good so far. Bring up my fancy phone here. Slide over to my checklist before the weather gets too bad. It should stay pretty good, I think. Let me check. What's my METAR looking like? 60 degrees right now up there. 60 Fahrenheit. 30.12 inches of mercury. 17. Ooh. Whoo. Breezy. 2 okay, so we're off 2.8 today. It's basically winds are straight down the runway, so we should be pretty good shape. Okay, so we've already done I'm not going to do the whole walk around a bit. You can see here that the altimeter is not set. We're going to set that real quick. All right. Take a look up here, and we're going to flip on our battery and the alternators. Check my warning lights are going to work, and they will. Weather is suitable, baggage is checked, weight is good, looking good. Landing gear is down. Take that away so I can see. Parking brake is set, landing gear is down. Props are forward, mixture is idle cut off. Fuel, we're gonna turn our fuel on. Actually, I can actually see it. Right and left. Good down there. Cow flaps are closed, we'll open those when we get started. Ta-ha! See, there it is. We're at full, about half tank. It's JT and Benny! Welcome. Watch me do what I do. Fuel's on, looking good. Ignition switches are off right now. Controls, take a look at nothing's sticking. Pop this window open. Alright, we've already done that. So I'm going to flip over to my starting engine checklist. Fuel selectors are on. Mixture, we're going to go full rich for both sides. Props are full forward. Throttle's half travel. Master switches are on. Looking good there. We're going to start the left engine first. Fuel pump on. Mags are on. Strobe lights are on. Looking good, engines are good. Everything's in the green. In the green. Alright, we're gonna stay right there. Fuel pump on. Mags are on. And right engine start, please. There she goes. We'll throttle back about 1,000 RPM. stays running, and shoot. Radio's on. Weather radar is on. And transponder's on. Got our flight plan is all loaded here. We're going to get our autopilot set up, so I'll let the airplane do most of the work when I get in the air. We'll just sit here and chat for about an hour. It'll be about an hour out to Reno, I think, so we should be in good shape. Hopefully the weather will stay good for us. Clear skies, it's just windy. I'm not going to bother with the ATIS and the sim because the ATIS is going to be wrong. So 121.4 for ground. I guarantee they're going to give me runway 10, which is not what I want. Flip that, and let's give them a call. We're going to take out to the east.
Ground November 5, 8630 with Sierra request taxi for takeoff east departure.
Guarantee they're going to give me runway 10. Oh, no, they did give me 28 left. Okay. Every time I fly out of Hayward, they always give me runway 10. It's like, I'm not going that way. And the building in front of us that looks like a warehouse is actually the FBO for California Aviation, the flight school that's up there. So that's not what it looks like, so I apologize in advance to Toby again that they didn't get his building right. It's okay. Let me sit up so I can see. Well, I should say happy Monday to whoever's out there viewing today. Hopefully it's been an okay start to your week. I think I would have been better if my, when I went to get my blood test done today, that my, the doctor, the nurse attending or whoever it was, if he didn't decide he was going to play stick and search with his damn needle. So I'm a little bit sore right now, but you know what? It happens. I'm not going to hold it against him. I mean, I probably should, because it's not fun. But, you know, sometimes it happens. Well, that wouldn't. Yeah, I don't like it when there's right ways to do it. There's right ways to like find the vein, and it's not when you dig and doing this whole thing for a while trying to fucking find it. It's like, come on, try it again. I haven't had it happen very often, but when it does, it sucks. So over to GPS. So I downloaded one of the asset packs for this game where they have like airport cars and airport equipment and whatnot. It's great when you're at like the big airports, but like it's weird when you hear at Hayward, which is a small regional airport, and they've got like baggage trucks and like those conveyor belt trucks driving around. It's like those don't exist here. That's very weird. You're hauling ass down this taxiway right now. 19 knots right now? Yeah, just cruising. JT, I would be more than happy to show you. They do a pretty good job. They do a pretty good job of getting the airports mostly right. And I mean, I've got a texture pack in here that makes the taxiways look more realistic. Taxiways and runways look more realistic. The ground terrain leaves a lot to be desired because those trees don't look very good. But, we can't win them all, I guess. Come over here real quick, and we're going to do a quick run-up, make sure the motor will stay running. I know that Toby takes care of his equipment, but you never know. All right. ELM? All right, ELM. KELM. Got it. Alright. Taxi, nope. Before takeoff, ground check. Make sure controls are full forward. Props are full forward. Manifold, commercial lounge or drink, which we did. Prop controls. I'm gonna open up my cow flaps. I cannot see the other one. There we go. Controls full forward. Alternate air on and then off. Make sure that the air, if the vacuum system fails, it's not going to work. Alright, coming up to 1900 RPM. It's 18, give me 19. Take a look at the magnetos. Good. Still good. Right side, max. Okay. Stabilize. It sounded like it was about to go a little lower. Good. Prop governor works. There it is. Yep. Pretty good. Throttle back to idle. Make sure she stays running. And she does. Some elevator trim in. Have we got a takeoff detent on you? And Hayward Tower is 120.2. Left looks good, right looks good. Let's go. Post up on the line. My trims are set. Looks good there. Take this a little bit to the right. And I want 120.2. Can't read that. Go. I mean, I could let the sim do it, but you know what? We're gonna try to make it try to be as real as we can with it. Try to. And flip that over. Let's go.
Tower November 58630 ready for east departure at runway 28 left. November 58630 altimeter tree 0.121267 at 290. Departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 28 left.
Alright, we're clear for takeoff. Landing lights are on. Transponder is transponding. Altimeter reporting. Or altitude reporting, rather. Everything looks good. Autopilot is set. Instruments are set. Let's go. Lights look good. Fuel is set. Transponder is transponding. This thing lined up where we want it. And give me takeoff power, please. Should be able to take. We're a little heavy, so should be able to take off a little bit over about 90. Should be good. Rotate. And she flies. What the hell? Are you... What? What was that? What did I do? That's confusing. You confuse me, game. Alright, you know what? Hold on a minute. I'm not going to go through that whole thing again. Set this thing back up. That's embarrassing. Thanks, Sim, for just ruining my day. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come down here to Hayward. 28 left. I don't know who that is, but we're doing something. Set departure there. Come over here to Reno, where I was going in the first place, and set it as arrival. No, I didn't tail strike. It flew. She flew just fine. I had no problems, and the game was like, ah ha ha, we're gonna do this to you. I don't fucking get it. 8,500 for that. I don't know what happened. That's frustrating. I don't get it. We're still set there. We're still set there. There we go. All right, let's go. Let's try that again. What the hell happened? All right, let's we're gonna start on the we're gonna do all that stuff over again. Oh God, that's embarrassing. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. Maybe I forgot to close it. I don't know. Are we actually gonna run? Run. Okay, we're looking good. Fuel pumps look good. Mags look good. Landing lights are on. Strobe lights are on. Altitude reporting there. Flip this over to weather radars on. Nav radios on. Visual speed to 1,000, please. Okay. Open cow flaps. Yeah, I remember the void holes at launch. I really do. Okay, I'm gonna look. Do a quick spin around it. Is everything good? Windows closed. Maybe that was it. Maybe that wouldn't blow the airplane up though. Whatever. Okay, try that again. Roll this up where I had it. Fix it over just a little. All right, let's try this again. Brake off. Power. All right, let's try this one more time. There's 80. Looking for 90, please. Rotate. You gonna fly this time? Gear up. Jesus Christ. Now I'm frustrated because I don't know what I did wrong. It's like everything was fine. Oh well. Now we're flying. Now we're on the way. Eat a burrito, exactly. All right, let me turn on my weather. It's gonna get a little bit bumpy because I'm running, live weather on an external program, so it's probably gonna go for a second when the weather kicks in, because this it always does. All right, pitch the nose up. I want to climb at about 102 for cruise climb, 102 knots. All right, and we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna flip on autopilot.
630 leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Okay, thanks. I'll do that in just a second. Make sure my vertical speed is set, and it is. V-lock is nav, GPS, and she should turn. There she goes. Perfect. Now I need to flip over to NorCal before I cross over into Oakland's airspace.
NorCal approach November 5, 8630 is type 3 miles northwest of Hayward, 2,300 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace. November 5, 8630.
Yeah, you raise 5 feet, instant depressurization, you're dead. Exactly. Go ahead and give me flight following, please.
Squawk 345 4630. 630 radar contact 4 miles north of Hayward, 3,200
And
feet.
we're going to pull the power back.
Clear through the Charlie airspace. Maintain on navigation.
Maintain on navigation will do.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace. 630.
Let's take a look at my cruise climb checklist real quick here. 2,450 RPM, full rich man, 31.5 inches of manifold. 31.5 inches, please. And I need to pull my props down to about 2,400 RPM. Oh, were you talking to me?
134.5630.
Yeah, you're right. I do need a plush friend as a co-pilot.
NorCal approach November 5, 8630, 4,300 feet.
We're gonna take her up to about 8,500 feet.
Approach altimeter 30.12 continue as planned.
Yeah, sure will do. Make sure my altimeter's set, and it is. And we're gonna pull the nose down just a little bit. The props became desync. There we go. It's weird when it does that. And now we cruise. Now we hang out for about an hour or so. Well, we monitor the radios, and you can kind of get an idea of what I go through when I go out and do this. I mean, you know, when you fly somewhere commercially, it's like
Turkish 79er,
you can read a book, or you know, you can listen to music, or you can watch a movie. And this, it's just like you're here. This is what you do. Just sit there and relax and just chill and just off you go. Fuel looks good. 31 gallons altogether. ADF is good. Cow flaps, well, we're looking good for those so far. Temperatures are stable. Ooh, somebody missed an approach. JT, if my plush friend hijacks the airplane, I have the wrong kind of plush friends. Unless you're the plush friend, and if you're the plush friend, don't do that to my airplane. This one's not mine, okay? This one belongs to a friend, so I want to try to not have his airplane taken to Mexico. Looks good out there, don't it? Clear. Bumpy too. A little bumpy, but it's not bad. We're flying at an angle. If I point this thing in the direction that we're actually moving, to the side. The shaking Morocco would exactly. Whoa, easy now, easy, easy.
Hayward 120.5 Turkish 79er.
Getting pretty close to our cruising altitude. We'll be at 8,500 feet today, I think. Turn off your instruments and squawk 1,200. I mean, I'm in Class E airspace right now, so I could technically do that. I think I'm outside of San Francisco's Class Bravo.
630 contact Travis approach on 119er.9er.
Yeah, I got you. Travis approach.
United 1632 traffic is to
119er.9er.
1,700 feet generic. Report them in sight.
Cycle this back to my proper radio, and we're gonna acknowledge.
119er.9er for 630.
Yeah, a little light chop.
Travis approach November 5, 8630, 8,100 feet.
November 5, 8630 Travis approach altimeter 30.12 continue as planned.
Sure. Have to acknowledge you. No. Sometimes they God, pause you. Whoops. I don't know what button I pushed. Sometimes the game's like, I want you to acknowledge that they have you, and then sometimes they don't care. I was messing around watching. Yeah. Yeah, Air Force Proud is. I definitely understand what you're talking about. I've been flying, you know, flight sims and whatnot since. Well, let's just say I'm old. Let's put it that way. I've been flying it for a very, very long time. All right, so we are gonna let this airplane accelerate. We're still at our climbing power. I want it to accelerate a little bit before we flip over to cruise. And cruise for this airplane is gonna be 80% power, maybe. I'll probably do it at 80%. So 30 inches of manifold pressure at 2400 RPM, and then we're gonna we'll lean to peak exhaust. TIT looks good. 143 knots, ground speed, so we're, I mean, this airplane can do much faster, but it's whatever. Whoa, hey now. Bumpy. So we're going to go to 80% rated power. That's 30 inches of manifold pressure at 2400 RPM. So pull power back to 30, or as close as I can get to it. A little bit higher. Props. Bring the props up just a shade. Then we would pull the mixture back. Bumpy. Take up here, take a look. Looking good. Iron lights can finally come off. Bumpy. Let's take a look. What's the fuel look like? Still looking good for fuel. It is 10 degrees outside, 9 degrees. So 9 to 18, that's 48 degrees. But it's nice and toasty. 23 degrees in the cabin. 78 degrees, by the way. 78 degrees. Now we just cruise for a while. Hang out and chill. I'll tell you, for a 2-year-old game, it's still very impressive. I'm so happy they brought this damn game back. I was burning up Flight Sim X for ages and ages. There's not quite as many options with this one as far as like your aircraft and whatnot. I mean, hell, to get a Cessnas, I had to get the more advanced version or whatever it is, the deluxe version, get a Cessnas. Because Diamond was the airplanes that they used for the general aviation stuff. Now we're just let her cruise. Just a shade under an hour to go. 137. What does that say? 137.2 miles to go. 137 miles, 54 minutes. 154 knots across the ground. I could probably pull the mixtures back a little more. Better my fuel burn, I guess. All right, with helicopters. You know, it's interesting that helicopters were.
You are leaving my airspace radar service terminated. Squawk 1200.
That's not.
Frequency change approved.
That's not right. Just hand me over to NorCal approach. Why? What? Okay, fine.
Squawk 1200.
Just hand me over to NorCal. Why you can't terminate my radar service? Whatever.
NorCal approach November 5, 8630 is time 8 miles west of
Whatever.
4 Charlie Alpha to 8,500 feet.
She's flying like this, Vinny, like this. Just like that.
8630 NorCal
She's tracking on the right course, I promise.
Squawk 4014630.
4014, boop, 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 done, done, done.
630 radar contact 8 miles
Timber's
west
changed.
of 4 Charlie Alpha to 8,400 feet. Altimeter tree 0.06.
Copy that, thank you.
Roger 630. 630 contact NorCal approach on 125.25. Good day.
You could have had me for like another 10 minutes before you handed me over to 12525.
630.
All right. Already did that.
NorCal approach November 5, 8630 8,500.
The new one, yeah, the aircraft options are rather limited in this one for, I guess, their own reasons. I don't know, but you had to get the deluxe edition to even get the Cessnas, and then like the highest version gets like the 787 and like all these different airplanes. You're right. FSX had a lot of lead time to get more airplanes then and put it in the game. Now, unfortunately, this game still has an extremely like dedicated community who, they're making airplanes and putting out airplanes. Like the DC-6 that you've seen me fly in other videos I've made is a paid aircraft, and then there's a Concorde that I'm going to buy. I'm going to do a video with the Concorde when I get a little extra money. And then the Lockheed is like, so they're adding airplanes into it, but like they're not adding like the 707's not coming. The DC-9, the MD-80, the Mad Dog is not coming. The DC-8's not coming. It's like all the really interesting airplanes from the past aren't coming in. So it's like it's just modern airliners and general aviation and all that stuff, which is, I guess, with these all different kinds of simmers. But I don't know. I was hoping that they would give us more in the way of like the what am I trying to say? Like more of the interesting historical airplanes, like exactly those. But like modern airliners are great. The A320 is a great airplane and all, but whatever it is. You get the Concorde, yeah. Get the Concorde. And it's. I was watching a review on the Concorde that's just released for this game, and apparently it's not great, but it's not bad, and it's actually a really good halfway decent facsimile. But I mean, hell, even FSX had the Concorde as like an out of the box airplane. So you want to talk about a complicated aircraft? Oof, that's a complicated airplane. Ugh. I don't know how those guys did it. More range up. We're we're getting out of there. We're getting out of their airspace. Just let her keep on cruising. That's all we can do. Maybe get there before nightfall. Looks like the chop has died down. Like we got over the mountains back there, and the chop seemed to die down. JT, you're exactly right. You're exactly right about that. It was. I still get giggles out of seeing stuff like that. Just remembering that kind of stuff. It's like, what? I mean, you can still do it here in this game. It just takes a little more practice to do it. It's funny though. Although I want to know how they got that hot air balloon up to Mach 3. Y'all doing okay back there? Get some work done? Wait. Aha! I can reach back there and screw with somebody's lights. What else can I mess with back there while I'm looking, while I'm not paying attention? With practice. Yeah, with a lot of practice. And we can probably, because we're cruising, I can go ahead and close the cow flaps. Make sure we're not overcooling the engines, because that is the thing. Oh, you know what? I never noticed that little detail right there that Coronado put in. Wiggle, wiggle. Neat. Coronado does some. They're the ones who made this model, and they do a fantastic job. I've got their Mooney, and I want to get their Piper Arrow as well at some point when I get a little bit more dosh. Well, y'all settle in. Just a gorgeous day for flying. Sure. Just looking good so far. No notes. Nothing from an ATC. Weather radar still looks clear. So far. Let's see, we've got 45 more minutes, so let's see here. Let me pull up Reno's plates. Reno is at 4,415 feet. So let's just call it
30 contact NorCal approach on 125.1. Good day.
1251. Yeah, all right, we're good. 1251.
125.1 for 630.
Yeah, I had to listen to that was close that it was starting to rain or something like that. And I was like, where's the rain coming from?
NorCal approach November 5, 8630 8,500
What's I doing?
feet.
I was looking at the plate. So 4,400 feet for Reno's elevation. So that's 5,400 feet is the pattern out. I think TPA's traffic patterns multi-engine is 5,400 feet. Okay, so 5,400 feet is pattern altitude for them. Weather up there right now, since we're using live weather. Oh my God, whew, man, it's windy. 270 at 16 knots. Broken, so a little overcast, but it's high. So that'll mean we're gonna be on what? Runway 25, I think, for this one? Yeah, 25. So we'll enter left traffic, so enter left down on a 25, and then coming back for it. Okay. So it's 25, and the wind is at 16 knots. The crosswind component for this thing's going to be 5? No. 5. Yeah, not bad there. 7,000 feet for the cloud. So cloud cover's a little low. Not bad though. Weather's probably going to change before then though. Take a look what the forecast looks like for later. Winds are going to stay out of the west. Yeah, way out of the west. And then, so it'll be runway 25. I'll expect runway 25. We'll see what the sim says, but runway 25 is what they would be using, I would imagine. Especially with, at least for smaller airplanes like this one. I don't think Reno's is, I don't think they're as busy as like DFW or SFO or something like that. So I can't imagine it being too busy today. What's my fuel look like? A little less than 30 gallons tank, so we should be fine. 25 more minutes to go. We're getting there. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. No, just wait, I'm at 34. Oh, 30, okay. Nice and smooth. So far. It's probably going to be a little bit windy once we get over the mountains again, but just have to wait and see. Take a look at what my terrain around there looks like. Am I going to be high enough to get over the mountains? We're on the V200. No. I'm coming up straight out of Hayward. So that's on the 113 Mark II for the Squaw Valley, the Lake Tahoe, VOR. Yeah, 113 Mark II for that one. Come down here for that. I'm gonna push 113 Mark II. Can't pick up the distance yet, but I'm getting there closer to it, so that'll pick up soon, which is fine. Put that back over to my comm radio. I should probably take her up to 10,000, I think, if I'm going to clear the mountains out of there. Let's see, 9,000, 9,000. Yeah, let's go up to 10,000. We'll go up to 10,000 feet. So keep the power where it is for a cruise climb, flip this over to vertical speed, and
630 contact NorCal approach on 127.4. Good day.
1274. Oh, I heard him.
127.4 for 630.
Oh, that's because it was 405. There we go.
NorCal approach November 5, 8630, 8,900 feet.
Take this thing up to 10,000, 10.5, I think should get us over the mountains.
8630 NorCal approach altimeter 30.03 continue as planned.
Will do. We'll continue. Just a little bit bumpy, but it's not bad. A little hazy out there on the horizon, but it's not terrible. Oh, I love it.
630 contact Oakland Center on 126.85. Good day.
12685. Roll this out. Tell them I heard him before they complain.
126.85 for 630.
Generic 523, we're 19 miles north. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
Oh. Try that again. Yeah, get up to the proper. There we go. Now we got him. There we go.
Oakland Center November 5.
I do it all the time. I overshoot my setting for my radios.
November 5, 8630.
303 for the altimeter.
Center altimeter 30.03. Continue as planned.
Will do. We'll continue. Thank you, ma'am. Put the moisture back a little bit more, so we're getting a little higher. Yeah, I'm about halfway there. Alternator looks good. No problems there. Oxygen looks... I mean, we're charged if we have any problems. And there is 10,005. That should get us over the mountains ahead, I think. And if not, we'll sidestep them. Flip my heading bug over to, let's do 050, just in case. Because I know there's mountains out there. I think I should be over those. According to the sectional, that's only 9,500 feet out there, so I should be over them. We'll see though. If I gotta go around them, I'll go around them. Look at all those people down there. The one thing that I miss from FSX and mainly all the other games is the replay feature. They don't have an instant replay feature in this game. I wish they did. I had to go download an external program to do it, so I have a means to, like, when I record my my videos and whatnot. So I have a means to do it, but there's not a native one, so it's a little frustrating because, like, when I make this landing at Reno, I can't go back and, like, show you guys and make it fun and get different angles of it. And I'm not recording it, you know, just because that takes up a lot of resources that I'm, you know, using for streaming. So, you know, 60 miles to the Lake Squaw, 173 knots, 20 minutes, yeah. That's the Squaw Lake, Lake Tahoe, VOR. Let's see, what's the next one after that? 89 knots, no, 89 miles rather, so that's, no, was that Squaw Valley, Lake Tahoe. SWR, what radial are we on? I gotta check what radial that is. Oh, it's not picking it up. I mean, I can see it here in my distance handling equipment, but I guess I can't pick it up on the radio. Fuel, still okay, looking good. We should be plenty of fuel for the rest of this flight. What's the next one after that one? FMG 117 Mark 9. That's the Mustang VOR. So 117.9. I'll flip those when I cross over the Squaw River, just so I can keep track of my distance. I mean, I can still keep track of my distance. I can see it on my GPS, but I want to back up just in case, because you never know. Engine still looks good, not running too hot. Just cruising, having a good time. Half hour to go. We're almost there, y'all. So I can't show you my sectional, so I'll bring up the games sectional, give you an idea of what we're looking at when we get there. So here's Reno right here. Back to it. Where are you? There. So
630 contact Oakland Center on 119.75. Good day.
119.5. Roll this up to 5. Let them know we heard them.
119.75 for 630.
Oh, 75. Oops. 75. And change. Oh, I got him.
Oakland Center, November 5, 863010,500 feet. November 5, 8630.
What was I doing? Oh, I was going to talk about the approach. So we're staying VFR because the weather's still good, so I'm not going to worry too much about trying to shoot an instrument approach.
630 contact NorCal approach on 127.4. Good day.
Why did you hand me over if you're going to change me over to somebody else?
127.4630.
You should just hand me to NorCal to begin with instead of going to Oakland first.
NorCal approach November 5, 863010,500 feet.
November 58630 NorCal.
So,
Approach altimeter
the flight plan, the direct flight plan has us coming in up here off of 17, I believe, which is not right because the wind, I can't, my cursor's actually working. So the wind is coming from this direction here, from the west, and Reno's got a runway that comes through here. I believe it's runway 26, so it's basically through here. So we're going to come in from basically almost just a little bit south. We're going to intercept that downwind right here. So coming probably from up here, intercept that downwind for 26, and then make that happen just like that. That's how we're going to do that.
Generic 6 Alpha Charlie, you are 500 feet
So,
above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet altimeter.
And I'm going to flip this. Let me pull this heading back a little bit. I'm going to come over to about 04. I'm going to flip this over to heading.
Descend and
Get
maintain
it to turn.
10,000 feet. Generic 6 Alpha Charlie.
I'm going to start setting myself up a little bit, already a little bit early, so I can start that downwind into Reno. Now, I don't know if this is the actual procedure for this because I've never flown into Reno, whether commercially or as a privately. I've never done it, so I don't know. So hopefully this is the right way. Any real pilots out there that may catch us at some point, don't haze me too much. So there's a saddle just that you can fly basically through because the mountain peak, that's the highest mountain peak over there is 10.7 and 10.6. So that is going to be, can I see that on the actual VFR map here in the game?
Generic 6 Alpha Charlie, please expedite your descent 10,000 feet.
Yeah, it's right through here. So it doesn't give me it's not a very good sectional, but hey, it's okay. So let's go ahead and come on back a little bit. Let's go back to 030. It's a little less than about probably 029 or 28. And if we kind of got to dodge the mountains, we will. 70 miles to go. We're almost there.
Generic 6 Alpha Charlie, please expedite your descent 10,000 feet.
Somebody better start getting down. ATC's starting to get a little bit frustrated. Getting into the rolling mountains of eastern California. So we're gonna, we're at an angle. Get some interesting views here. That's an interesting one. Those two. A little bouncy, but not bad. Oh, I like that one. I haven't cycled through these cameras a lot. I like that one. That's clearly not me flying, so. Nice. All right, looking good. 30 mile or 35 miles from the Squaw Valley VOR. About halfway, so I have to start getting ready to cross over the mountains and get into Nevada here next few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, but how about another 12 minutes or so? We'll start crossing over, get ready to pass over to where Lake Tahoe is. Lake Tahoe, is it go that direction? I want to say. I need to get up there one of these days. One of my friends was telling me that Lake Tahoe is actually really neat, really nice. Lake Tahoe is right there, actually. We're just now flying over another airport. What is it, H&W? Oh, that's VOR, it's H&W. H something W. Let me look on my sectional where that actually is. There it is, H&W, Hangtown. Placerville. So that's on the, what radial is that off of? That's the 27 radial out of there, I think. Yeah, 27 radial off of that one. To yep, and then just north of the lake, and then to Reno. So we're looking for SWR, Squaw Valley. We are on the 219, 218 radial, I think, for that one right now. Ooh, bumpy. Bump. Easy now, easy. Whoa. Windy. Hold on to your hats. Bumpy. Apparently that's what flying over the mountains is like. Whoa! I think we're gonna clear those mountains up ahead. I think we should. Yeah, we should be high enough. Because I think we're north of the mountain that's the peak that's 10.7. Bumpy. Back on course a little bit here. Blown a little bit off course, but not terrible. We're a little bit south because we don't want to pass over the lake. We want to be north of the lake. We've been blown a little bit south because I didn't have my course set properly. So we'll readjust and get back to where we're supposed to be. Looking good still, yeah. So after 6, yeah, the sun's starting to go down a little bit. So sorry about that. Bumpy. I mean, hey, at least the music's nice. It's not just engine noise the whole way. Fuel looks good still. Electrical system's good. Cooler outside, but not bad. So far looking good. Smooth sailing. We'll be down before you know it, then y'all can go do something else. You ain't gonna hang out here with me all the time. Whoa. Bumpy. fell apart with my navigation controls here. We had just a shade past north. Man, she is kicking over the place today. Good Lord. I'll be happy once we get over the damn mountains to get out of this wind. Wish no one to talk to me. Nope. About 19 miles from Squaw Valley. And once we're over that, we'll be basically over the lake.
Contact Upland Center on 119.75. Good day.
119.75.
Going to 119.75, 630. Oakland Center, November 5, 863010,500 feet. November 5, 8630 Oakland Center, altimeter 30.009.
Yeah, we should be able to get right over those mountaintops, I think, from what I can see. I think that peak, if I'm in the right direction, that peak is at 86? Oops, nope, try that again. I'm on the north end of the lake, so that's 8,600 feet. If it's modeled correctly, 8,600 feet. Just south of Donner Pass, which is over there. Bye, JT. I see you playing another game over there. You just at least said bye. Leave me hanging like that? How dare you? It's okay, I'm kidding. Forgive me. 15 more minutes, y'all. Almost there. Bouncing around, kicking around, bouncing around, kicking around. Whoa, whoa, easy now, easy. Fucking Bronco over here. Whoa, whoa, hey now. Whoa. Yeah, 2.5. 2.5 will be our runway. I just need to get the taxi diagram up. Terminal's there, air cargo terminal. So there'd be taxiway Alpha. No, so go down, cross over Charlie, and then Bravo, then Alpha. Turn on Alpha. Easy. Whoa. Not having a good day up here, good God. Breezy. That's what I get for using live weather. Whoa. Whoa. Bumpy. is bumpy.
Contact Oakland Center on 127.905. Good day.
127.905. He's back. 127.95.
Going to 127.905. 630. Oakland Center, November 5, 863010,600 feet. November 5, 8630 Oakland Center, altimeter 30.090. Continue as planned.
Make my adjustments to the. Whoa! Not having a good day up here. We should be fine once you get over the mountains, I think. I hope. I don't want to try to land like this. It'll be awful. I will embarrass myself again. Like I did just just before. Still got some snow in the mountains. I need to turn on my other light, so I'm gonna let the airplane do what it's gonna do. Turn on my light. Give me 1 second. I'm also gonna get a drink because I can do that.
FlexJet 549er contact northbound departure on 119.2.
There's the advantage of flying in the sim versus in real life. Get up and actually give myself a drink.
119.2 FlexJet 549er.
Perfect. Whoa. 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 Yay, hey now.
Oakland Center FlexJet 549er is passing 16,000 feet, descending
Oh,
10,000 feet.
I couldn't get out of the mountains fast enough, y'all. Just kicking around like an idiot. I could probably go a little higher, but I don't want to. I'll just have to live with my choices.
FlexJet 549er contact northbound departure on 119.2. Good day.
Oh, FlexJet. I thought I was talking to me for a second.
119.2.
Some clouds out there in the distance. I know that it's a little cloudy over Reno right now, so that's what that's for.
Oakland Center FlexJet 549er is passing 17,600 feet,
I want,
descending
let's
10,000
do
feet.
75. No, let's do 70% power. So 2,400 RPM, but we're going to do 28.6 inches of manifold. Gotta slow down just a little bit. Ground speed's almost $180, so with it as windy as it is, I don't want to take a chance of having something happen.
Generic November 5, 61 Sierra Romeo, Oakland Center. Continue as planned. 630 contact.
Ground speed's at
northbound
$182.
on 119.2. Good day.
those mountains, we should be in better shape at least.
630, please acknowledge.
Oh, sorry, you're talking to me.
Going to 119 decimal 2630. NorCal approach November 5, 863010,500 feet.
November 58630, normal approach altimeter 30.09, continue as planned.
Will do, we'll continue. So far looking really good. Airport down there. I don't know which one. Ah! Ha! I was in the void for a second. What happened? Pull up my sectional chart. KATRK. Okay, so we are 20 miles from where we need to be. About 10 more minutes to go. I need to start looking at getting ready to start descending here soon. In fact, I could probably start descending now. Make for that valley over there and start descending so I can loop around because I gotta get down. Because right now the weather in Reno is scattered 10,000 with the clouds. I want to get down below the clouds. So we are going to come over here just a shade. We'll start making for that that valley over there and start descending a little bit. Let's get my descent checklist up here real quick. Throttle's at cruise setting. Mixtures are rich. So we enrich them as we come down. Let's keep on coming over just a little bit more. I want to make for that valley that's right there so I can start descending and get where I need to be. Let's come down at 800 feet per second. And we'll pull this back to 60% power, 27 inches of manifold pressure. And also come back on the props a little bit. See, we're moving sideways, slightly. If I zoom in, you can see it. It's moving this way. Windy. Even though it doesn't say it's all that windy as far as like my the game. The game seems to think so. Just a little bit slower, so I don't go down below the mountaintop there. You know, we'll altitude hold for now. Come down to about just about 10,000. And I'll start descending once I get inside of the airport, which I actually should be able to see it once I get across the mountain. I'm about to get down pretty quick, I think, though, just to be honest. 10 miles? 12 miles? Yeah, we're 12 miles and almost due west of it. Yep, there it is. I can see it. Over there. So we are going to cancel our flight following.
NorCal approach 630, cancel flight following.
630, normal approach cancellation received. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
And we're going to tune to Reno. Press that full stop.
Reno Tower, November 5, fade 630 is 9 miles west, 9,800 feet, with Mike to land.
November 58630 Reno Tower. Altimeter 30.09 or 126 at 57. Enter left downwind runway 16 right.
Wait, what did you say the winds were? The winds are 263 at 57. And you want me to do 16? No.
American 1222 turn back in taxiway.
No. You're not gonna let me pick the right runway, are you? Alright, fine. I'm just gonna acknowledge pattern change instructions,
Make left travel
but I'm gonna land on
runway
what you
16
on the runway that
right,
you
630.
actually told me to land on. God damn, it's 260 at 20 is what the actual wind is.
American 1222
Yo.
follow the aircraft on final. Wind 258 at 51. Clear to land runway 34 right.
Clear to land
There's my runway
runway
right there.
34 right, American 1222.
Pull the power back a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and come all the way full rich. Oh, I know. I'm not in landing configuration. I get it. Stop complaining. This thing's starting to slow down because I need to get ready to enter that base leg. 'Cause there's my airport. My runway is just about right through here. That crossing runway is what I'm shooting for. So I'm technically in the downwind for that one. Need to make that base turn before the mountains. Autopilot off. Yeah, let's get this thing set up. See if I can do this without making an ass out of myself on live TV. Sim's having some crazy time with that damn altimeter. I'm watching it shoot around. Give me half flaps, please. Landing lights are on. how these guys do it out here in Reno, man. I guess once you get over the mountain, I can swing around to the left there. Bring that gear down. Terrain features out there because of the weirdness with the sim. Very odd. Hey now. Bumpy. There's the runway. I should have turned before the mountain, but I did not. So, whoops. Full flaps. Well, we're actually half flaps right now, but it's fine. You know, I realize now that I'm probably doing this completely wrong, but I've never flown into Reno before, so what are you gonna do? Alright, looking good so far. Runway is in sight. A little high, but not bad. Full flaps because we've got the runway made. Actually turn on my lights. A little high, but not bad. We should got plenty of room, plenty of runway to play with. 3 greens, legs are down. Full flaps. Power back. Easy does it. Oof! Wow.
630, contact ground on 121 decimal.
I could have done that a little bit better. But no big deal. Just let her roll out. Pull them flaps up while I'm thinking about it.
630, did you copy?
Yeah, I copied.
121 decimal 9er, 630.
Right here on Bravo.
Reno ground, November 5, 8630, request taxi to parking.
November 58630, taxi to general aviation, parking via taxiway Alpha Bravo.
Alpha Bravo, you got it.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Bravo, 630.
Well, that could have been a little bit better, I think, that landing. I think I was a little bit slow and had too high of an angle coming in and just pancaked it. It wasn't bad. It probably actually would have been fine. It just would have been a little bit tough, a little hard. So I don't fly these light twins very often, so I'll chalk it up to that. Inexperience. I gotta fly more to get used to it. Whoa. Brakes are a little touchy. All right, easy does it right about there. Should be good. We'll finish up here real quick. Take a look at my shutdown checklist. Heaters are off, we're good. Radios are gonna come off, just down here. My radios. Radios are off, flight director's off. Electrical equipment's gonna be off, which is our lights. Fuel pumps are off. Lights are good, looking good there. Mixture controls, auto cutoff, right engine first, lower left engine first, excuse me. And right engine. And up here we have mags, alternators, master. And then we go ahead and turn our folks loose. Take a step out and take a look at it. Not bad. It was probably not a great day for flying, and if, in retrospect with the wind the way it was, but overall it wasn't too bad, I don't think. I can't complain too much about that. I had a good time with it. That's the important part, at least. Got in before the weather socked us in, so we'll have ourselves a good time in Reno, I think. Should be fun. I'll give Toby back his airplane when I get done with it, you know. He won't mind. I don't think. But I think that's going to do it for me. Bit of a just a casual flight, I think, in this case. Just had a fun little time with it. So if you stuck around for the whole thing, I appreciate you sticking around. Thank you so much. I will definitely look forward to having you guys along for the next one, whenever that is. And I guess in the meantime, you guys have yourself a fine Monday. And if I don't see you again at some point this week, have a fine week. And, well, that's the best I can say. I'm STV. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one.